The blue whale is the world's largest animal to ever exist. For this reason, they were an easy target, heavily hunted during the commercial whaling era, decimating numbers to less than 1% of their global population. Some species are recovering from such exploits, though the blue whale is still considered endangered in Australian waters and data deficient globally. The species is also facing ever-increasing human-based threats. My research is investigating the pygmy blue whale subspecies that migrates along the West Australian coastline. Although there's nothing quite pygmy about them, as they still reach up to 25 metres in length and weigh over 100 tonne. Despite their enormity, they're very elusive creatures, spending majority of their lives underwater and far offshore. Their small population also makes them very impractical and far too expensive to detect visually. My research is utilising more affordable and non-invasive techniques, known as passive acoustic monitoring, essentially using underwater microphones to capture the ocean soundscape. Using a 20-year dataset of underwater recordings off the WA coast, I can pinpoint blue whales' unique calls that they repeat for hours to days at a time, enabling us to identify them from all other species. Through the simple process of listening to whales singing, communicating and socialising, we can identify new biologically important areas for the species, crucial for different life history phases, such as migrating, feeding and breeding. We can also find patterns in their presence, particularly in areas of increasing exposure to threats, such as noise pollution, through oil and gas production and shipping. These findings will facilitate more informed decision-making processes towards better protection and management of the species that we too as humans can benefit from. The blue whale is considered a keystone species and an ecosystem engineer through their natural physiological processes such as swimming and defecating, contributing vastly to the ocean nutrient cycle. Blue whale poo acts as a fertiliser in the ocean as it contains vital nutrients that microscopic phytoplankton require to grow. Why does that matter? Phytoplankton produce half of the world's oxygen, so you can thank whales for every second breath you take. The outputs of this project will include an estimate of the socio-economic value of the species, a better understanding of blue whale habitat selection and anthropogenic threats. This information is directly relevant to the 2025 revision for the Conservation Management Plan of the blue whale in Australian waters. My research will help to better safeguard one of Australia's most endangered and iconic marine mammals.